Welcome back. New sweater, new lesson, final lesson of this workflow. Now we're grabbing social media posts automatically. We're categorizing them the way we need. We're sending the most important ones to the team. And we end up with a Google Sheet with all of the social media posts. And often in this workflow, what you want is a report that says, here's what happened over the last 24 hours, over the last week, with different trends and things that you need to moderate or understand in your community. So let's build exactly that, an automated report that is sent with AI in your inbox every week. So I'm already reading all the different social media posts, the ones we're writing to Google Sheet. And now I want AI to write me a report about all of these. So your instinct might be to say, okay, let's go ahead and add an Ask AI node and ask it to write a report. So write me a report of the social media post tagging Gumloop, identify any important trends and information we should know from the last week. And we're going to go ahead and connect, right, all this social media posts and then bring those into the prompt, post content. That's the different posts. And then the Ask AI node will go into loop mode. Now, let's think a little bit about what we did there. Now we're passing each post one by one into this prompt. So we have over 150 posts from the last week, and this is going to generate 150 reports, one about each post, because it is prompting the AI for each one. We're passing in a list. That's not what we want. What we want is to pass in all social media posts at once so it can look at all of them and generate one report. Very, very important to always think about what we're passing, a list or text. In this case, we want to pass all social media posts into the prompt. So we need something between these two nodes. We need something that takes that list and brings it into one piece of text. So to do that in Gumloop, we're going to use the join list items. I call this smushing. We want to take a list. We want to take our list of social media posts, right, and turn it into a list. So the input is going to be all social media posts, and we're going to separate them by new lines, going to smush them all together, and the output will be text, will be joined text, and that's what we want to pass into the Ask AI. Now, we don't want it in loop mode. Now we can pass in the joined text. Now, I know that we're going to pass this over to an email node. So I want to output as HTML with different sections, one for each trend you've identified. Now we can take the output of this and send it to an email. So send email notification. I'm going to connect these two. I'm going to take the output of that Ask AI node, the response. I'm going to send it to myself. And I'm going to say your weekly social media report. That's going to be the title, the subject of our email. And I want to send as HTML because the output of the Ask AI node is in HTML because I've asked it to send it that way. Now we have a flow. It goes ahead and reads all social media posts, smushes them together, asks AI to write a report, and sends it to me. Now, the final step here to make this go into production is to add a schedule, right? We want to say, run this every single week at, say, Friday at 8 a.m. So I can go into triggers, new time trigger. So every Friday at 8 a.m. It's going to generate that time trigger. Now it's on a schedule. We're going to create it. Now our flow is scheduled. And let's run a test. See what the output of this report is. Now it's reading all of the social media posts. We've got over 250 from the last week. It's joining them together into one big blob of text. Now important, depending on the size of your join list, different models have different context windows. And it's going to take a little time to write that report and then send it over to us via email. And this is what the report looks like. It's formatted. Now, note that the AI might format this differently every single week, but now you have an automated report of your social media posts in your inbox every week. And note that you've now completed the social media monitoring course and can implement this for your specific company and what you want to monitor online.